Funeral Home play of the night. Again, want to say thank you to the law office of Jesse Walker McMurray and Colonial Funeral Home for sponsoring each of those that came on board this year. Again, making this a possibility. And want to say again thank you to everybody back home, everybody around, and even globally that is listening to us. Want to say thank you for that. So I know it's hard, Mara. I'm going to put you on the spot. Who is the Delegate Terry Kilgore player of the game?
That's hard. Everybody played so good. I think Kaylee Dunn really came out and, hit some big shots. And, her defensive pressure was really intense, too. So, I think I'm going to go with Kaylee.
She votes for Kaylee Dunn. I'm going to go, again, I'm a post player. I'm partisan to the post. I'm going to go with Riley because I think Riley, she did a great job of negating a lot of that. We just didn't, we were able to do everything we wanted to inside, but She really was a catalyst. She had 10 points, several rebounds. But, what you were talking about, too, with Kaylee had a big block.
A big game, yeah.
She had a big block there early in the game. She came up freshman. She hit that big three over in the corner that helped them get to the second overtime. So, again, our players of the game will be Miss Riley Housewright as well as Kaylee Dunn. So those are our Terry Kilgore players of the game. Hard to turn the page on this one, but we will, and we will get ready for the boys. So on the backside of this, we will come back, talk a little bit about the boys game. Gate City and Abingdon playing here in about 7.5 minutes. You're listening to the home of Blue Devils Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You have the stats on there.
What do you have?
You all had it, we had it, Cassandra had it, everybody but them.
This is Scott Vermillion, head coach of your Gate City boys basketball team. You're listening to the home of Gate City Sports.
And then just click that to get to there. Because we don't have individual. And just click on the numbers for individual. Oh, okay, I got you.
And get ready.
Okay.
I wrote some of the double open stuff.
Okay.
Broadcasting live worldwide. You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Here is your host.
All right, so getting ready for the boys game here as we go over the stats again for the girls game. Trying to get some little more clarification on what exactly happened there. So I'll talk a little bit about the boys here coming up. Again, Abingdon coming in here tonight. Kind of on an upswing. Of course, they played a good ball game with Union the other night. It was a 57-56 win for Union, though. Abingdon, though, playing well here early in the season. They are 5-2, 1-1 in conference play. Of course, Gate City comes in here at 5-4, 2-0 in conference play, looking to take an early advantage again as everybody but Wise Central has a conference loss. So the other night, of course, River Carter led Abingdon with 18 points. Chase Hungate contributed 16, and Jake O'Quinn had 13 points. You take a look at this Abingdon team from last year. They finished 10-14, 5-7 overall. They're one of the three programs in the district that's got a new head coach. Of course, Aaron Williams, he's far from a rookie. He's been in Southwest Virginia all his life. He's got 7 returners coming back for us. Hungate averaged 10 points last year. Thacker and O'Quinn also doing a good job for them as well. River Carter, like I said the other night, he's kind of been the early catalyst for Abingdon early in the season. So as we take a look, of course, at the scoring for Gate City comes in here shooting 73% from the free throw line. They are averaging 65 points per game, giving up only 57, as again they are 5-4 overall in the season. Bradley Dean leads the way. He's averaging 29.75 points a game. John Compton is second. He's averaging 13.5 points a game. And then also you got Luke Reed. Surprisingly, he is third leading scorer for Gate City. Again, he's averaging a little over 5 points. And then you got, of course, Hensley as well. He's got 5 points per game as well. So good Gate City ball team. And again, imperative that Gate City does well here in this one, again, as they will go on the road to play Ridgeview on Friday night and then back home on Saturday against Dobbins-Bennett. So we'll take another break. Again, we'll finish up with the scoring for the girls' game. And again, we're about 3.5 minutes away from the boys' game. The starting lineups, again, brought to you by the Big Blue Boosters. So we'll take a break, come back. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
2 out of every 3 people will need an assisted living community at some point in their life. We here at Elmcroft of Johnson City want to help to guide you through the process and decisions and believe in you as a person, not as a number. If you do have questions and want to be treated with the value you deserve, we invite you to call or come to our location for a free, no-obligation tour and meal. To schedule a tour, call us today at 423-282-0280. That's 423-282-0280. We are located at 406 East Mountain View Road in Johnson City. You can check us out on the web at elmcroft.com. Elmcroft of Johnson City is an Eclipse senior living community.
I've been having pain in my knees and back, and nothing seems to help.
Call Premier Pharmacy.
I've been having hot flashes, feeling stressed, and have no energy. I wonder what's going on.
Call Premier Pharmacy.
I had breast surgery, and I want to do something about the scar.
Call Premier Pharmacy.
This has been the worst year for my allergies and sinuses.
Call Premier Pharmacy at 423-245-1022. Located at 109 Jack White Drive in Kingsport and accepting all insurances. Call to find out more or stop by for a free consultation.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
The place where legends are born.
This is Suzanne Moore of the Gate City Cross Country and Track team, and you are listening to the home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Let's go, Blue.
All right, so we're back here about a minute and a half away from the start of the ball game. Again, Gate City will be coming out. Gate City dressed in their road blues with white lettering. Abingdon in their home whites with blue lettering outlined in gray. So again, the Big Blue Boosters starting lineup's coming up here in just about a minute. So again, as we mentioned, Abingdon coming in here at 1-1 in conference play. Gate City coming in at 2-0. Gate City and Y Central both undefeated in conference play. Everybody else with a loss. So, very imperative for this Gate City team to get off to a good start here. Again, we'll have the Big Blue Boosters starting lineups here. Looks like both sides are about to get on their benches. So we'll have the lineups here in just a second. Again, want to say thank you to Mara who's filling in for Mr. Carr tonight. Again, Mr. Carr back in Kingsport. Hope you're having a great night, fine sir. And we'll see you as we head to Clintwood to take on Ridgeview on Friday night. Again, we'll have live coverage of the game as it starts after the conclusion of the boys JV game, that ball game being played over in Clintwood. So we'll have the starting lineups here in just a second here. As the announcer goes through the starting lineups here. Again, brought to you by the Big Blue Boosters. Again, supporting Gate City Athletics for decades. You want to say thank you to all that they do. Starting lineup for Gate City will be number 1, Bradley Dean, 6'2" senior. He'll be joined in the starting lineup by number 2, that is Luke Reed. Also in the starting lineup tonight for Gate City will be number 4, Eli Starnes. Also in the starting lineup will be number 10, John Compton. And also in for the starting lineup of Gate City, that is number 22, John Sally. That is the Big Blue Boosters starting lineup for Gate City. And now for the homestanding Abingdon Falcons. Abingdon again coming in at 5-2, 1-1 overall. It'll be number 2, Brant Boggs, 6-foot junior for Abingdon. Also will be number 11, Chase Hungate. Number 15, River Carter. Number 11, Chase Hungate. Number 5, Jake O'Quinn. And number 14, Grayson Waddle. That is the Big Blue Boosters starting lineups. Gate City will be going left to right on your radio dial as we're getting ready to get underway. Mara, what else have you discovered?
I got it. Okay. So the final scores were Emily Breeding with 14. Okay, this is what I did wrong. I read her total score and then added it to the other one. That's what I messed up.
Okay.
But Peyton Carter had 27. And Cassie Farley with 3. Maggie Williams with 2. Morgan Blevins with 8. Sarah Walters with 17. And then for Gate City, Kaylee Dunn with 7. Kendall Quillen with 3. Lexi Urban 7. Sam Gerald with 2. Braylon Steele with 4. Sarah Thompson 23. Macy with 13. And then Riley Houshart with 11.
All right. So again, as we get started here with the boys game, just tipped off. Gate City in control of the basketball, went down, took their first shot of the night, no good. Rebounded by Abingdon. Here comes the Abingdon Falcons. Working the ball around. They've got it to River Carter at the top of the key, being guarded by John Sally. 7:30 left here, no score. Abingdon and Gate City. Working the ball around. They've got it down. It's going to be out to Thacker. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by John Sally of Gate City. Here comes Gate City now. Coach Vermilion's going to stand in my way, looks like most of the night. I've got a feeling. As we're in the corner here. And shot's going to be up and good by Eli Starnes. And first score of the night. It's 2-0 Gate City. Abingdon will work the ball, and they've got it to Thacker. Thacker again at the top of the key as he tries to work it down. River Carter's got it, kicks it over the corner to Hungate. Hungate shots up and good. Give him 3. Abingdon with their first lead of the night. That comes at 6:40 left here in the first quarter. Starnes with the basketball over in the corner. Works the ball up top to Reed. Reed's got the basketball, and he's going to go all the way in, and they're going to get him with a charge. First foul of the night goes against Luke Reed. First team foul, first foul overall at 6:30 left. What do you think, Miss Mora?
I'm calmed down now. I'm ready to go. Fresh start.
Fresh start. 6:20 left here. First quarter, Abingdon leads early, 3-2. Another three-point shot's going to be up and no good. Rebounded. That's going to be by Abingdon. Once again, O'Quinn with the rebound. Kicks it over to the corner to Boggs. Boggs shots up. Shot's good. Abingdon with 2 3-pointers to start the night. And it's 6-2. Again, typical Gate City, especially the boys, typically start slow here at Abingdon. I don't know why. Bradley Dean now with the basketball. He's going to drive. Shot's going to go up and good with the foul. Give him the 2. Foul is going to go against number 15. That is River Carter, 6'1" senior for Abingdon. He's got the first foul of the night for Abingdon. Into the ball game comes number 24, Matthew Ghost, as well as number 11, Andrew Hensley. And I can't see anybody else because everybody else is standing up.
We're in a hot spot over here.
Terrible spot here. David George is the other Gate City Blue Devil checked in as Dean makes the other shot, or makes the free throw. So 6-5, Abingdon leads, 5:40 left. Here, Abingdon works the ball around, and they're going to call a travel. Took an extra step, Mr. Hungate did, and Gate City will inbound the basketball. Gives it to Compton. Compton to Dean. Dean being guarded by Hungate to start the ball game, looks like. Dean's going to dribble to the right-hand side. Gets over into the corner. A little bit of trouble. Gets it, though, to George. knocked away, and it's going to stay to Abingdon now. Abingdon with the basketball. Here they come.